SFS version 1.507 brought us the first look at tutorials. So far, they begin with building a rocket from scratch and your first flight, and then slowly progress up to a full moon mission. Let's take a look at how they do it and what I think about them. The first mission tells you which parts to use in which order, but it leaves you with the freedom of building a rocket yourself, which works because since 1.5 fuel tanks attached to each other share the fuel. In later missions you are shown what a proper rocket looks like, which I think is too late. On the first mission there should either be a template rocket or a hint that rockets have a center of mass that should be in the middle. The next missions will introduce you to launching, orbiting, orbital maneuvers and the map view, but there is no proper introduction to the most useful feature for new players, quick saving. The tutorials have a very distinct look, separating them from the main game, but they still are very similar and they are great models that explain everything in an easy to understand way. Even inexperienced players should be able to learn everything rather quickly, partly because of the good pacing that shows everything in a memorable way without repeating itself, all while progressing fast enough to not be boring. Even inexperienced players should have a fun time learning the most important skills of the game, but I hope you will find it out yourself. Overall, I like that a lot of freedom is given to the player, but I do wish there was a hint for them to build a symmetrical rocket in the first mission. The ascent tutorial made me realize that I was orbiting the wrong way all the time, but the beauty of the game is that it doesn't matter, because it just needs to work. Still, I would have liked to get told at which height I need to turn my rocket at what angle, rather than the tutorial relying on the player to get a feeling for getting a rocket into orbit after just 2 flights. Most of the tutorials were very comprehensible, even if the landing tutorial for the moon mission is quite vague. Especially in this mission, the player should be told to create a quick save. It is said in the mission fail message, but that is not enough for players who either don't mess up or players who don't read the tutorials. It should be a requirement. I really like what Steph did here, and I can't wait to see more of it. My next video will be out in 2 weeks, but as always, I'm Max, and I'll see you next time.